So it's raining, right? And you pass a bus stop. There are three people there: your most trustworthy friend, a pregnant woman who has to go to the hospital, and the girl of your dreams. Your smart car only has 2 seats. What do you do?
Oh, I've heard this one. You give the car to your most trustworthy friend, he takes the pregnant lady to the hospital, and then you stay at the bus stop with the girl of your dreams.
No. You go home and reevaluate your fucking life! You bought a smart car!
Alright, Jason asked me to take a look at this Albert Einstein riddle, which is just great at the end of the day. My head already hurts. I took one quick scribbling. You can see it right there. And I started to kind of graph it out, but ran into issues like making the fact that this was the first house when in fact it needed to be a different house, yada yada yada. That took 11 minutes. So rather than think about it more, I read all the questions and wrote down all the options. I noticed that there's a red, green, white, yellow, blue house. There's a Brit, a Swede, a Dane, a Norwegian, and a German. Tea, coffee, milk, beer, and water. Pall Mall, Dunhill, blends, blue, and prince. Dogs, birds, cats, horses, and of course the elusive fish. The fish being the only ones that aren't labeled. What I'm going to do is, now that I've got all these options, which are just the options to choose from, we'll slide those over, and I'm going to see if I can not fuck this up. Let's see. I'm going to look at the absolute givens, which would be that the person that drinks milk is in the center. So let's make that one. We need 5 columns. This will be number, this will be color, this will be nationality, this will be drink, and this will be smoke, and this will be pet, of course. Alright, there we go. So the person who drinks milk lives in the middle house. Let's see if we can look at any other absolute givens. And I've got the website up here on the page in front of me. I'm just going to dump all this to a text editor so I can make notes of the rules that have already been used. Alright. Norwegian man lives in the first house. That's another fixed item. Now what I'll do with these is I'll cross off Norwegian and I'll cross off milk. Okay. Let's see what else we can come up with here. The greenhouse is next to and on the left of the White House. If that be the case, then this can't be the White House, because green has to be next to it. So green can also not be this house. So I'll call that as partially used. The owner of the greenhouse drinks coffee. So if this is not the greenhouse, then that can't be coffee. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The owner of the yellow house smokes Dunhill. Okay, so if... that doesn't tell us much about that one. Let's see. Smokes blends, lives... Dun, 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 dun. Brit lives in a red house. This is so freaking annoying. Swede keeps dogs as pets. The Dane drinks tea. Okay, so this can't be the Dane, because he would have to drink milk and he doesn't. So that's a start. The owner of the greenhouse drinks coffee. So this is not green. Now there's something about a White House and the greenhouse. The greenhouse is next to and to the left of the White House. So if this is not green, and green would be to the left of the White House, then that is not white. And if that is not white, and that is not white, and that is not green, That could still be green, that could still be white. Yep, okay. The owner of the greenhouse drinks coffee. So, obviously we know coffee's not there. And we've taken Norwegian and milk off the list. The man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. The man who keeps horses lives next to the one who smokes Dunhill. The man who smokes Blue Masters drinks beer. The German smokes Prince. The German smokes Prince. So that is not Prince. German lives next to the blue house. So this one is not blue. Because German would have to live there. That's a good call. Okay. No, I misread that. The Norwegian lives next to the blue house. The Norwegian's there. So this one's definitely blue. Alright, now we got some progress. I like that. Now there's a white and blue comment. The green house is next to and on the left of the white house. So green could be there if that one was white, but since that one's not white because that one's not green, then this one is white and that one is green. Okay? White, green is off, that leaves red and yellow. Do we have anything in there about red or yellow? Red. The Brit lives in the red house, and the owner of the yellow house smokes Dunhill. Okay. So this one's not Dunhill. This one's not Dunhill. And this one's not Dunhill. And the red house is a Brit. So one of those two are red. So this one's not a Brit. And this one's not a Brit. And this one's not a Brit. If that, and that are not Brit and that one is, then this is a Brit. Okay. Now we were saying that the Brit lives in the red house, which would make that red, which would leave us the only color left of yellow. Okay, YBRGW. If that's right, I'm on the right track. And if that's wrong, the rest of the next 2 hours are just going to suck. Brit lives in the red house. That has been completely and unequivocally solved. Okay, done. Swede keeps dogs as pets. Let me clean up my list again. I've used too many spaces to indent to take my notes. Okay. Swede keeps dogs as pets. We don't have any call-outs for Swedes, but this one's not a dog, and this one's not a dog. Okay. The Dane drinks tea. So this one's not tea, and this one's not tea. That's kind of a given. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The greenhouse is next to and on the left of the White House. That has been solved unequivocally. That can be removed from the list. The owner of the greenhouse drinks coffee. Greenhouse, drink, coffee. Alright, that's been solved. The person who smokes Pall Malls rears birds. Don't have any of those eliminated yet. The owner of the yellow house smokes Dunhill. Yellow house, smoke, Dunhill. So let's take Dunhill off the list. Got that. Now we just read that the Pall Mall is a bird guy. So if this isn't Pall Mall, then this ain't bird. Okay. And that's been solved. Okay. The man living in the center house drinks milk. We've got that one already, and that one's done. The Norwegian lives in the first house. We've got that, and it's done. The man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. The man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. So if he's not a blend smoker, then this is not a cat. Okay. The man who keeps horses lives next to the man who smokes Dunhill. Now, so if we know what Dunhill is, and we know that this one's horses. Okay, took that off the list. The man who keeps horses lives next to the man who smokes Dunhill. Got that. Take that off the list. The man who smokes Blue Masters drinks beer. Good man. So if that's Dunhill and not Blue Masters, then this is not beer. The man who smokes Blue Masters drinks beer. Okay. The German smokes Prince. So this could be not Prince. Okay. The Norwegian lives next to the blue house. He does. We got that one solved. The man who smokes blends has a neighbor who drinks water. We haven't figured out blends, but that means that this guy doesn't drink water. Alright, let's see what options we got here. Nationalities. Not Brit and not Norwegian. And not Norwegian. It's like a Sudoku or something like that. Alright. No milk. And no coffee. And no tea. And no beer. That leaves him just water. If it's not milk, not coffee, and it can't be tea or beer, then he drinks water. Let's take water off the list. And that means no coffee, no water, no milk, tea, beer. Okay, Dunhill. Bird, dog, dog, no dog. Could be dogs, neither one of those. Let's take a look at drinks again. D-R-I-N-K. The Dane drinks tea. So the Dane's either going to be here or here. Okay. The man who smokes Blue Masters drinks beer. And the man who smokes blend has a neighbor who drinks water. That means that this guy smokes blends, which takes him off the list. And if that's blends, Dunhill blends, then this would be, I just said it, Dane drinks tea. But it says the man who smokes blends. Blue Masters drinks beer. And that means that that one's beer, because this one's Blue Masters. Let's get rid of blue, let's get beer. Who drinks tea? This cat. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere, I think. The Dane drinks tea. Dane. Let's cross him off. That list is done. The Swede keeps dogs as a pet. Norwegian, Dane, Brit. We're looking for nationality. Swede and German. Swede and German. Can you still see all that? Yeah. Alright, that one's done. Now we're looking for Dunhill, blends, and blue. We're looking for Pall Mall and Prince. Don't judge my penmanship. I fucking type for a living. And then we're looking for everything but horses, which would be dogs, cats, fish, birds. Alright, see what we got here. Alright, the Swede keeps dogs as pets. Bump, bump. If the Swede's only going to be here and here, then that one can't be a dog. Got that. Okay, the person who smokes Pall Malls rears birds. These are the only two Pall Malls. That's the only two birds, so this is not a bird. What? Okay, the man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. Next to is going to be a difficult here, unless this person keeps cats, because these two are not next to each other. Hang on. The man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. Blends. Cat or cat. So this is not a cat, and this is not a cat. That's better. Almost made a mistake there. Whew. The man who smokes Blue Masters drinks beer. Beer, Blue Masters. Sorry, that rule's now done. The German smokes Prince. So Prince only fits in these two. That one's already filled, so that's a German. The German. And this would be the Swede. The German, the Swede, the German, Swede, check that. Okay, the German smokes Prince. That would be Prince, P-R-I-N-C-E. And then Pall Mall. Okay, should take more than a minute here. The man who smokes blends has a neighbor who drinks water. The person who smokes Pall Mall rears birds. Bird. The Swede keeps dogs. The man who smokes blends lives next to the one who keeps cats. Blends, cats, fish. The answer is house number 4. The greenhouse, 4th in line. The German guy drinks coffee while smoking a Prince and looking at his fish. Total time, 15 minutes, 31 seconds. Bam!